Ole secretary general ya ODM. Secretary general ya rogo saini kuru binto kuru mekitapa kerege. Lakini nkwira ni mahega kego. Umuntu mato ukurageria sese ya ukagari. Egere koge mutuko.
Eye Nensoko TV. Uboroso bumugusi.
Mwanchumo rigereri na ukwanire na indengo kwarigania ase botukuba bone dakika na yemo yure Chinsa ibere chia baro botuke kerokeria ngo kwarigania ase ensemo yende ya kabere maga yokonyora Amayia yensoko TV ensa yemo na nekera togoswa ase nkwana bageni baito bas baikire ime studio ase obotuko bwa bono weyabae oyo mo bakuru kwa Brian Kioro no yo kabere okorokwa munanere Samuel Mumanyi no yonde na chikwikira na badaye kerokeria tugochiko kwanira igoro yuborai no bokoreri ase obotuko bwa gana kire buyambarigania ime ye studio na bagara bokobwatia enkwane yega weterase enchira yekerero Facebook na bogase ensemo ya YouTube Ensoko TV tigambarigani asobotko bwabono ime ye studio to chake enkwane yita sobotko bwabono. Karibu sana Brian Kioro ase obotko bwaboneka na kire buyokwani mwanchumo ligere.
Asante sana. Aserieta nkoro ku Brian Kioro Nyamota nkoro ensemeri ya Nyamira County a constituency ya West Mogirango Wanyamatuta ward ekanyoroge koroku nyainoko enche na gokire sana wikagaiga ndetunyare gosanga na bagusiba minto igoro ya oburai amagendero mono agusi.
Mbiamano karibu sana Samuel ribaganeri yago bono
nanje Chinsa chiga chabona ya igongwa kambia mana sengincho yoko ngarigani ya na ndaya bagusiba minto nga chinga kichiga tuikire ne chinga kichiri to bonta kuri libinto boronge buna tutaka biro riko chinga chia itire igonga gotogo chaka ya e subject itenene no mugusi no borai bwae ninchiranga kitugo chikogandara guchibosyo so nakirembia mana sana.
Bia mono habagere baita sugwikirana mi studio asobo tukuba bona kerekeria tuguchaka asobwango mono nchake na Samuel ase ensementanga ne kera tuko kwanere igoro yoborai amo nobo koreri na nimanye tena no anyagusi ne chibunge chonsi county ya Meronge na isano na ibere mensetu ya Kenya abarai mbale bachore guchakira mu MCA togendo mu bunge ntubwate murai bwabangina ntubwate mu senator ntubwate mu governor murai wense aba waziri mbarororo ase Chinsemo au abo bagokonya kurubura imense yeto ya Kenya ase chinga kibure chigase obochori bwa kwareka tumwaka w'echilifu bere Meronge ibere na ibere osase ntunde yeke kemyaka 5 oburai wense yeto ya Kenya barai bonsi tuchaka semeri tanga tukora boli na ire ngora bae gochakira murai bwense gochainse korenga no bokoreri bwabo gwikira bono iga sabara ibari tubwate bono iga gokugwekania ne myaka ya magea.
Liswali elio igorira korekania mono lakini asengencho kwali boliri tigancha ke kurunze kuchigo agero to kuligerelia oborai boito kurwa bono for example tabe county ito ya Nyamira otubwato burwai bubwato buri merubweke wango kego right kuruga linse aso mu MCA ku chatochi bakembi bakatochi women re bakatochi senator toika ase governor igo tuanyorete nga amagoso tuakorete oka na alinga ekero tualgo chora barai baitu tualigereti enyomberi bacha rero enyomberi bacha nero tualigereti mono none batete na ODM tukaligereri ODM nduchi tukurigereri oburai bwo muntu so mujando tubwate bona gusekiranya tuakiri bona na singenjo ya magosa itu kutaligereri omurai tukaligereri aso montaja oyo gale tu na baba sorry we lost baba rende but iyo yombapo moleta oyo igankalonzo moleta oyo igam Nuru Kenyatta moleta tugasalia obosera buburai bwito bwarenge kurwa buchinga kichiakare kurwa zinga kianya chae togacha babo ngeri you have the history so oburai bwito bwasireta singinjo yobochori ububwa eta mono asenginjo twachota barai batabwa tyo mugusi at hat I can count for you abarai babere boka ndawo te ba kwa na iguru yomugusi umurai umutangani aguru kunyonga sene tunyonga when it comes ne community yaitu nere wika yani okonyora ogukwanira iguru yomugusi mono wetania abantu bande yani nabenganga izari nere ku represent uzi in short togocho umuntu ndo gukwana noyo ndo kuruki bagende and it's unfortunate that they come from the same region all of them kurunyamiro iso kurigerenga ntutware gose no murayo yo mugukwanira go yomugusi yera abeke warwege kongo choro murayo yo mugukwanira iguru yabagusi so twabeire twatikiru vulnerable uso iboito mburi korolekana bosiali asenge nje twachoreta abarai batarenge bengakie barenge ngakie ya maega yali kunyalikana ngo toro tuolenga abarai buya utangona intunturi in national ntu arweta abarai ba national outlook so igongo burai boito ubwato bulemerwa asenge nje tubwate abarai batabwati birengere libiruranu biribigenderete biragere gusiyeite suke buchiposi
okay
ayino romochano bogotwa
nkwira na sore Brian ero kwanira seme yino bore miru bore tubwate wekera bore bora tugukwana na ayegonsi pibuna ko nyakore kanonyere tubwato bochoro boke bogoche bwange umutinyi kumira limo nabo igasense muyende tubwato bochoro bwo mwaka wechilifure merongebere na isano na ibere ekero koligereria kire region usekere nsemo ya chakire kwebanga konyangusi abagusi ba chakire kwebeka amo numurayobo uyibo manyete na Dr. Freddy Matiangi ntubwate maraga na abande ntokumanya usemba cyo wesoki ku kimotwa tokogere nsemo ya Luo Nyanza umunyango ngokonyororo urasokiro tutigire turamanyana ningora chikogenderia nseme yi gokogere nsemo ya Rift Valley ibagenete nabo bwatumura igwense uyo ekaranste bona sekiro gikyo gokogenda orogongo rwa Mount Kenya na barabwo uruchekia mankiaro siwekenya gia DCP Samuel okwaneire igorona abantu nigo tukare kwe align kolengana ne kiama gose no muntu gite asenseme yiga yo kwebanga nabarayi abakogenda kwade naki urakwanire na mono ekekere byama byachakire korosiwa kolengana negesa kubono
omante iso ilikuwa godneri ya sana okwebanga nigento kiamana nago chamo nigento kiamana sana tunya korigeria mante bono kere ke sauti chake gotwara chipati chiabo na ili twa bagusiba onaiga matwenita gwate pati na kintu aro ngo support ya abantu ba UPA igo mine twana UPA rororo but wana se shinde go chayaba so mante mutakatora wa mwori waito wa borro toroka ninga na abantu ba motori wono bari bago chaka nomination ye chipati yabo abune shide nje na wango tabanga UPA gusiali twaroche abantu ba bete handpicked ya meaning that nande matiang yarna tegetenga korokia abantu ba embaramo tochora abantu na ndio tekapsa turu support yeyu so biro abomo bantu ba koma ya abantu ne gosori vale hasta yo bagocha so you find that we choose wrong leaders so tutako na chipati chigisa ya abantu baito baroro yeah because even me I remove ngo bekeranda magoso badwacho leta abantu ba chipati handpicked akanda watawanya Amayia topic yoyo babo ntakwanda saba na inchi aba inchi bakore nomination bacho romo ntumategete atura tebesa romo ga komento matiangne romo ya to ira uchimotuka iga tutata benga kia korreki ngakorre lakini andi picking yo charete shida eso ribona abantu ari ono bekubura iyo tayo muntu rengo muronge bantu bakonyora magendo so ne pati bakere kuratari tari montore or personal but what I think because development ninge to kere personal on the ground onye ne think kwa resources chai onye nega wananko kwa resources chai ntokwente tuarigeri mono so this political party so this is the second time in Gusimo ntenyo retanga ni for people ya renge and then tuagetenga block kurugoro mbakanse kero montaga choruo rengo for the people so that race kwa nkonyara Gusio monto tarenge MP at for the people and this is the second time we are likely to go to the same direction so injiri ya pili ngote abanga tigabantu bakora nomination ngodi ya ngokora chi nomination chare kare tochora abantu bari totegete onye makianyo tebre ne patie na nje ngosa bakwana taso wa UPA achore patie ni utro te ba Jubilee so na intoma ntindo wate perspective nga Jubilee ne kiama kiabande nje tu ngaba usito tena intwaro sie kiama keria how control ya monyele because the moment you tell nga wachile Jubilee ne kiama kiabande you get them for numbers champ in parliament that means that there's a way we have to rule with numbers ngara ilo dingo mind rule this all china mba bwate that means kebe party abande to kunyara wa control igeni ne tinga ba usikene ke to ko geili so byo kurangira kwa ba control wate womante party tari yao
lakini ase ense moyende ekentu ketugendera tukurwani mense tu ya Kenya nobugesaku na ayo gotebana telivia achikubuli ne kiama ekikeri kyabande gwatebere gya Jubilee na ira ne kiama gyanka igo itari nchire mu yugo kina lindo bogesa kuna bana ikine kiama kigesa kukiaba gusi
tari nga okinyo bogesa ko mboro oroje ngabona raira lili tutebe mu rairo mu gako itori ya soete serikali kwa roja kiama garra chete ruo nyanza utari bogesa ko ekina kege ndo ya yende ke ya chabe tukorukare ngaki ya kibati tutache tienchire yinto konyora magendro bono reka to yende enchire yo baka bari bare serikali riba muri ngati to kore genteke ino tutware bintu bire straight forward 19 abotoko enda ryo nyasoro ngasi na bakebe tororo ento ikoturwa ni enchire ngabande barwaneti tutware kiama ya ito mantenga bateba ngodiem ni national party in the real sense to tari national party ro chabantu bakurwana kwenye control boneka ro cha they are clearly seen yes again retokoru meaning that ntokanirie party ya ito boronge to ichoke the party ya itenyi tokobe kumetoko bakomodete dinga bagusi na bande bari abantu bandi ko rusiko bacheime ebenge national figure no nyekere ya itura kinyara kaninga ni national figure mante ODM abantu bakumachkoranga ne yalunyanza lakini ere national figure like wana mateng na bwante ke barua gabo akorega si ya atware party rero monye na control ari ya gochikori byo monto gochiko abantu bagochiko mako you know at the end of the day you will be controlled
Yagrare ase ensema ya Samuel.
Naga niko mototereria nganera ate baigoro ya Matiangi ko embrace UPA. You know Matiangi tali ko bole ba MCA.
Yeah bana.
Matiangi tali bo MP ko bole. Nimbe tabauti kurwa za mangana beka. Matiangi is vying as the president or the 6th. Ekero kuligerelia in party structures. Number 1, UPA, it doesn't have the national stamina. So, oito kuligerelia linga bolo ni Matiangi uchire kufai na UPA. Number 1, ni taski ndangani nuku agache party.
Game kacha kobo yaba.
Ochacha kobo ye. Aya to ochakara jagire tu agachire pete tu akolo to mucha kabono ku agacha no a presidential candidate. But when we come to Jubilee, as much as abantu bara ye paint buna bago ye paint, but he made a very good decision. Why? One, Matiangi already Jubilee is well structured country. Ne wate mesizi kerasi. So at otambo kiregelinga ki ngona turu kwagache party ochire bona sawo cha kwagache kune presidential candidate where structures are in place eregazi ya no kwagache kune presidential candidate. So that's why he chose Jubilee. That's why he didn't go to DAP. That's why he did, because DAP is affiliated to a certain region. UPA is not even associated to Kisi itself. Number 1, igabwa agochako akonda kutwale ke baruwe kenene wanza kwagaja UPA ata ya bantu ngene. But Jubilee is something which is already structured erega igagozo ali okabune president.
Ekera toko kwanera ya iga igoriye kiama na boigo mugusi uri nchira mo yokwebanga. Tubate daktari kolendo yo lengo muna chebi no monene kurukwa David Maraga na achane kiama. Tinda igumuko mukwanera. Na ekero koligereria again ideology gusekeria David Maraga egene tagotebana abaraitwa bere togochora ni gobale abarai bali babere bakubuna lichiko igobono korengana nere again tegetangania tangani timo twenkerina ni gara chikora ense gakubwatia lichiko eliaro lire kiroyo makubuna kwarorire so erenga yakobe because na chake kiama na kiama kigetari kuna bona singinchino mugusi bone kini kiama kyo mugusi lakini UPA na kigyoka kego kwaneka tichake na Samuel.
Bueno, Maraga is we respect Maraga as our elder. As an Adventist, bumwalizo ne elder, kuruwe kanisa na adamu ne elder, kuruwe jamii yetu. Maraga came at the right time when we wanted. Njuma omwana mento bona ida ntuta iti enjo gabriel. Ocha kutogambira. Tali daika tuta iti.
Omochen.
We want omondo go fix things. Maraga should know one thing. He must go through politics. Ama go fix the things. So, yani Maraga bagazi mama zenga ki aiga bono tali kanisa hali. Ata pa utise emero ye kanisa na ata pa utise siasa. So Maraga is coming with that gentle heart. Inga ata to go fix in eri jiko. He has to go through politics for him to do what? Where abwato bole mo boiseru bwa politics to go kwanera. So ere go ikaga ali meseri boli nga we are ngonto what a formidable candidate Ogoruku Maraga as a presidential candidate. I think he can one keroro. But when we come back now to what I say, the young people they prefer him. Why? Because that was the tense. Tara tuara madoa gusto
Kemoan ke ya bwa.
Tabwa tipo chabo bonde poku mupati kurumaka. Is a very clean man. If that is the clean man that we want, we will take a long time to have that clean man. The politics as it is here Kenya will take a lot of time to have Maraga as the president of this Republic of Kenya. Why? In tutueka banyana bunaye bunatolega. Iko tora abantu bali bagwate chident every other time because Maraga tago chakosera mundo. Maraga tago ikera bangina baserikera takorotiki tabwate bese. Era atakete to bura yobuya. Aya umuntu namanye ko chatayibone diantu example kia my friend Osoro amanye ko chabata inje ngubuli ko president amanye ko tayaba ngina ngabekera inya bukero umuntu anyore kiri yakonyora. Do you thinking Maraga no Osoro umuntu Maraga uchaka ukwana no Osoro ga ukwana umuntu ke bantu bagatakera. Thank you
Brian Gandara liwa
obainte omweshimiwa Maraga no muntu sikete sana nchenko mubeke kategori ya Desmond Kututu kategori babo Kofi Annan barenge category ya bono Uhuru Kenyatta arenge peacemaker. That is why I categorize David Maraga. I think come category of presidential candidate. It doesn't fit there. Ele bonera gwenta ko representing abagusi achatige legacy gete era on another level. And that is being a peace negotiator. Nero to gwenta ko roko tomo Congo bonega. Nero gwenta ko na country chiri taribu ya mangana taribu ya.
Gaso wenga tagare ko nyakorekana ebara.
Exactly.
Asaba sae ba ko nyakoro kurubikana.
Tabuga ntiko to.
Uko chabwa kweyaga.
That guy is no monto wona yakoba a peacemaker. A peace negotiator. Nangabona Congo tomorrow chare. Nangabona tore Sudan no are. Tari mangana yo presidential candidate. Ya mangana atikatire babo matiangi babo soro. Banyakorwani.
Gotigana nayo ntubwate tugekurukwa ekatiba ekarato kwana roborai nabo igo asesemu yende no bokoreria ntubwate katiba na konyege ntungere kya retro muchando monene miensitu ya Kenya nkelina ebesera bokonyore kubikwa ekerukerie budget ya koroswa na ekere budget ya koroswa of course budget na ere koroswa kolingana na ki lichiko na leli goteba kiro mwaka ngo chaka na Samuel kiro mwaka ekerukeria budget ya koroswa budget nige koroswa kolengana nebese liera abisi use budget ya koroswa ebese yamanya kubwati uchimutu
budget ya koroswa ebesa yamana ko budget ya koroswa nani muno rabeke nga toros you anticipate twaros yanga egende na kitu tagete Kenya also for example a budget to ko kene chibese china chibone ire korete plan yoko na koreta chibese chiri maybe for example
igoteri koroswa kolengana nebese liere kiganja
no ndiye koroswa kolengana chibese liere kiganja utangundu kwa this problem that we are facing right now is only to one spade yani okonyoranga otobwata amarora businwe chibese chingwana. That's why okonyora keare gukominyo kibakaye okonyoranga every month go miyo takwenda ku file ni returns or what because ebese yeteya. No ndiye that's why okonyoranga ebese ye bakobeke bakorosi budget bakabagenda ngana ntu achire go boro so that emanye go satisfy whatever we want to do or the government wants to do. No, at some point that tokanda go boro kwa kana civil servants igochibese chinji alengo ntu achiroje. That's why to what the depth left right center no nyana ntoma yinga ki no na bana ba ogocha konyora bugi magiba uchikonyora because is a chideni to buata bona igochire they have gone to the limit.
All right, budget ekere koroswa na monakere tukwanere koro yamagendero egote kanana umwaka rabokwera umwaka w'ikibeste bono umwaka oyo ego 2025 2026 ekero umwaka wiche kona bakonyora besa nere asogeti agane korosie paragete Brian lakini kwanyorana at the end of the day bare yura eroseti we muradi nore oteneine kogendra kwendra beseye ngaje gocha yagenda linde konyeke gosoka linde
maindo muradi swali iri ya kwa bori eshide particular yokonyorera ne county government konyorora abantu hiba complaining mwako ibe financial year yere bese ria tikarete wekera nese national treasury. Yeah, that is this shida nere gabu. That is why we always say the kind of leaders we elect. What kind of leaders do you elect from your county, from your constituency? Bese riba go chabawe wakorega singo chabare bairani baro bako irani. Eso yokonyora abantu baro batari igwana no NH contract mpare igwana na baro osomo chando norengo asegete ose budget yabonga baro sitimba bangite bintu byabo bya when there is proper planning of something totebenge besa gete ya soire onye wa budget kwa besa chire gotigara ndubata bana batari kwenda gisukuru avange ndio tari ko gwata te ngaba ndi bali ko yani besa let us work on the budget of bursaries kataro sie chi budget os chi para man do we need those rural roads chiros we so nowadays a lot of activities are carried on we need the hospitals to have drugs how come someone to complain Mario Gonaro and never say irani that is what we call lack of proper planning of leaders. If there's proper planning, you know, that's why we say, you know, let people be very careful whom they elect. More so those who are resource controllers, of which we have the governors, and we have mostly the MPs are the ones who control resources. The government Ramonto kiba wakira chikura. Ba wakira abantu bari bakwenda bari ko ibanga buya bahirane. Why must you return chibesa? You have not yet paid contractors. Chibesa chiko irana Mariogo toragora. What kind of planning are you making as a leader on governor? What were you doing back at your Sechika? You know, she reach a time to went there, Sharia Naroche, Sharia Satunga, just said bullying Naki, in a Sharia Gete. A Sharia went across one. On your more, on your chief she accounted to Gerandro, such a picket to the chief of the National Treasury. I went to Coco working in Kagara to watch it. What many people can give money? Yeah, that's how we should take that route. It should be treated as a serious crime. Like you can choose a Java Niger and not choose a Corregasi. They should be treated as a very serious crime because it is the people should carry the responsibility on this matter and those leaders who have been meant to control the resources. Because the budget has been made, it has been passed. Then what happened? That some funds were returned to the National Treasury at the end of the close of the financial year.
Tiatura da se Samuela na nyere county ya Kisii ntu arostari ya Kisii yoka ne county chinde chionsi imeyense tu ya Kenya county au muneba se kwirana ekigancha kwama yakonyere school nere etaragachwa ebara nere etanye kwagachwa amasomo bitabu mbire bitanya gocha amaliogo kemsa ene libuli kwikira boniga umwana inchi akwe boli nakiaba se kwirana libaga eganire gokora emirimo.
You know, don't get a very expensive joke. Why go kiruka is about ne. Although whatever I won't know, let me just use an example of Nyamira Usikisi County. They are the one who makes the budget.
Yeah.
They go to the treasury.
Yeah.
They I can buy a budget. Bamanya kutoma.
Igebe se gocha kolengana
ni budget
kwa hono gusaba kwawo
ekere kunya nakikere muna na tiegete gochaka ngo dabinga ki otubwato bole mabuburai because we did not choose leaders but what their mindset here lenge focused gokonya abananchi. That is why okonyoranga even no nyembarabu umuntu okonyora bana muna Nyamira they cannot even no review the first performance even to the one financial year no review the first performance the second budget was the next financial year budget. They don't do that. Left, right, center. That is why we cannot even progress as a county just because to wada barai bawato obo inje kwanza na ndi batari koranga ki egasi yabe eri baretere tu as assembly nereri. So we know no jando once to atware they yani okonyola kamne county yeto yani they don't have even they cannot yani to koro semba set financial goals completely. I give you an example of Nyamira because that's where I come from. So, yani it's a yani ngota banga Nyamira County is a mistake. Not a mistake. Let me use it. Yani Nyamira County orally completely it's a mistake. Yani yeli okubuno kwa Nyamira kwa county officers ya Nyamira okulike you will see a mistake. Okorobo chabu korogoro bakanzi. So ekero kuligere ko kwamana kwanyoranga ki no nyobu ko korubo chabu kuruwe gaba nabakaze make manyanga obora yo bosare kirete kurunza kuruchie msie u appropriate the budget gocha baka tuikerase tibeza kutumeka because no nyene gaba na no nyoturi side taliko ena na ta ko release funds gocha se a ward yao. That's the problem that we have. That's the reason chibesa chiko irana. Ekyara tariko abotikanga ki ayenko ngakole kero muchando abere ayina yokondema. Bono development riko andabo. So we do not have that clean any yogo kolegasi ama bune county. Oiro muchando to bwana.
Brian culture nera una abara iniko bakari kubekera ini entambe sana. Asenyo mbenene yobra ibwense. Ne kero keri okubaboli na nkike mwachi gokoro ukoigwana amagendero twachikoi kurase umurayi bwense aba MCA barangirirwa mambi kwa iguna bono naba governor mambi ire kwa iguna naba bunge aba senator barabwo na kisana na ntwanya kubarora lakini especially aba MCA aba governor naba bunge na culture abuna ekero kuba bolina inki mwachi okora na magendero twachikuyi kurwase omurai gwense magendero kiaya akwanda chikuyi kurwase nyumba yo burai gwense gusokwanda wachigo tugoma aso omurai gwense gusaba magendero
omoraria nje Nyamira county nkoro juzi ntwarara chi MCA nchienda korukisi county na Nyamira baenda state house tari nitangane initially naenda barai bande mbaro bachete na bananchi nje mpaka bone kati na nyakora kende
kwanya kora matunda yesabagi
matunda njera tuko katore Nyamira arikene nkyo twanya koro onya kende ngero gya korune president korbai kaenda state house tika batoroki
turare university
wacha kire gokore kurende
sabari ro chaka man
sabari yacha kire ngo chaka banya torrende chake but a university ero when it comes to the university that is something that was there before ningo to kyabangire tu and it's something that's going to actualize university ero ngo chere but apart from the university mante Nyamira bintu bire ebinga no Chinsa na chiroboneka like we had an industrial park ya chage tukare Moses school up to now when you want about the state house we should see something. In fact, the only thing to are wondering is university industrial park. So far, there's nothing we can tell that. So far, there's nothing. I want to think about apart from a university. Tell a university. A university is to have better assured. To retarget to your county government. So the other young back on another county government. No, MP Steve Moakan back on about state house yari. No, on your chiet. No, any chayoke bonus. Wisa ulimba cheto kwenye turalia bonus. Ngia wanda wata nyorete bonus yeligo. Ngasi ngia tukia wanda wache tawa kora state house yango watoa ya watoteli. Magendro kia wako nya watoteli. Onye stimu wakangu morane kumo teli. Ngo ikobe serikali ibe. Onye wera magendro. Apart from university. Ntoke tumura yonuwa kwa university. Ebi intervinda tuwere serango. Turito kwa daba iba konda kuru western. Onye madeni yare ngo yemesi. Kore president ya chira aria. Amadeni ya yu nyahakanire. Abare njibahakanwa. Gusiga ya totebi ngo amangana yechaye ngakiari ngakite state house ngakimwato koreire industrial park eri mwato tebeti ngakiere abantu abare serikali abantu aresere what are they fighting usino weri yeto hakunya kutumira abantu ngana serikali metore kokora kotere and the end of the day is not done. You know, we hold these leaders to go to state house accountable one day. They tell us yes amagendra mata tumoto rigitoro kyamagendra apart from the university because university arongo chere and they negate to national government. It's not a county government in education is not under the county government, so the county government should not tell us that they are concerned about the university. That's the part of the national government.
Okay. Yangrane asore Samuel, umugabara we county ya Kisii policy mbara yote abana number 1 ni batoko gendoro na boigo nukubwatse serikali uskoba se serikali yobo mo yuko ku broad based na abara ibade kwara abayigure turara kama engane yuko kama yegari ingo
engane yo madne na yeji politician nande ekaro ya nyanda kanire yani we have been tailored buna bana inji usuno mugusiti anda basenencho we are talking about our region we have been tailored nga amangana to ko una ya bana siasa into my thing at development the when they ko discriminated ekere kurwewa every region ne wena ta ko developed because we are all Kenyans and we pay taxes
ebengo sirole serikali
baturiko yesi lakini ya senenjo yesiasa tubwate ya itembe elikwarora bishop arandi gali nyayo gali agatabanga we have grown yani to anajire tukurunga bad manners inga that is the form of rooting oizo kurigera limuntu ndubwenzi yokogenda ze government yakogenda wetori asengenjo yobo ibi yakutaka kogenda gali ngaki aiga na kurumire lakini ngozo ase serikali etego nkuna asengenjo na rongo koraki na rongo kwanera iko muntu ndubwenzi yokorukumi nonye kore clean. Let me ask you my brother, nonye kore clean ngiora achiere ase serikali eliofire tengaki injarenga a legitimate serikali government for you erizo nere ngaki wachiro because uyichi sababu chiri chitako yatobogambi nande once wachiro ni sababu chitako yatobogambi number 1 wako nyole entoke kocha number 1 ngatutata kwenda kukama lakini you are cleaning yourself.
Okay.
Nda don't have into simba.
Ngono kwebisa seriete byo kukama.
Kwebisa yezo ndabi nkizimba arati akamire. Give me one thing. You are a journalist, you cover this news. Tell me one thing you zimba arati akamire kuru government, national government. Absolutely nothing. He just went to government just the other day. Just the other day, he has nothing. Umuntu ndatebenga ki ndatebenga umuntu kamira serikali era bongo kwa nozoro because you can go ononye South Mogirango na koleta buntu bibiri bototo ratenga ki obono bwe ne chibesa chi aye chiri aire kiganja ki aye gose chiri ne chiogo kama koli to kwana. The main point I'm saying here is we to that bad manners to an extent nturi kunyara kumanya ekerege ntiki ya kole ne kerege ntiki peke kole bona kero to da nga bantu bachire serikali balinire chipazi kuruzi bachire state house ko yeni nande to korra kende igonki na uboka beiro bana inchi barabunga kibakaro tiki batigara baenda baye kukero monde basiri ayeri yako kumbe mona so gocha gando uchikondali so it was just fully siasa tali gendo yonzi to konyara kura. There is no development. And ona you cannot detect 1 2 3 on time any nearby the state house in Jaleta Matunda. Yeah. Because we have a right now to go a region here, talk about developed. So that is favor. This is not a favor. We are not talking about favors. We are talking about what belongs to us as one inch.
Alright, biamano ase ogosango ko tugendera togosanga ase obotko bwabona gechireka 32 na ibere goro ichinse ibere chia bono botko Ensoko TV oboroso bwomugusi omugene ito ogatatu ndo chino ikire ime ye studio Joshua Mumanyi na kire byanera tumwarigani kerekeria tugendera tugokwanira amangana igoro yoburai no bokorera. Karibu sana Joshua ime Ensoko TV.
Asante sana. And na bakiri kobona ino marogo ya rero. I can see my good friend Brian and Mumanyi also Sam. I can see I have someone ngosha na irigeta se studio ya rero. Bone margo wengi. Yeah, so I'm good. Brian beka para. Mangana kawaida Nairobi. But wikatungi kutoka kaiga tunya kuona mangana yes essential mangana yense na mangana goto to konyara kuligeri na kitoko genda basyo. Kunegesa ku under country.
Mbiyamano karibu sana. Niko gwachire chinga kichiria tugendera tokwanira igoro yo borai no bokoreri engana nera ekarekoro kwana emiroberi yo gusira abana boda boda emiroberi yo gusira abana inchi use abangina tichiro mwayiwe kukuna empowerment programs ha Joshua tigato chakirega abwono nyo gwachire abono to guchakira use no gwatonyorire togendera tokwanira emiroberi yega ekonya gokorekana mambi kwego ngitutu chache mambi ende kwego nige kale kitutu chache south mambi ende kitutu masaba mambi ende kwego nabachire umukonyi w'umurayi wense na yarokora emirobiri yiga emegima Joshua togo chaka naye ase umugoro bosaso botko bwabono na kyura kwa negoro y'umurobiri yego mugima okuru na empowerment programs egendera tokorekana eminsi ya Kenya.
Asante sana itanganya no murobiri utabwati foundations utabwati musingi onde wense despite cover champion in abantu be serikali, especially the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Umuntu muntu tabwati mu roberio. Nabako nyaramambi babo kire batebe malindi bakale mambiende babo ke batebe ndurukana bakale. Koro kibarabo bonyina za government, it's a government that's not prepared. Government itametigenta kokora etakirotora structures to empowerment. How can we start the empowerment? Ndobwate chi school, ndobwate institutions, TVETs. We have the universities. We have the polytechnics. These empowerment machines. Why is the answer someone that in the school? Alafu employment for a long period of time, but at a good that can support, can support to the empowerment, na ngoja kwa wheelbarrow. Why should we do that? As a talk about you. It's okay to a policy ko guide abantu in terms of empowerment, like the Nyota program. This is how we are going to do it. This is the process of getting funds. The one like the previous one ya KYOP. Yeah, what mochoko. But even the Wakoboka Mambi, that's a political PR. They are wasting the funds, the public funds, resources to what is recalling. So with that, it's not a good program, and we should something that we should call and say that the government ought to stop that. Okay, the program with the what much canonsi, the what more they are wasting our tax funds. Kwenda school iba bali ko abana bawo apply bursary banyole free education otumeka chiwe secho. Yeah.
Samuela murobiri yo kurukwa na empowerment ndo bogosira abangina rera mambya boda boda kwa abantu bakwe ukitangi abandi bakwe bwa chipikipiki abandi bakwe uro chichiro ebinto binga muri ebintu ebinge sana wetrase umurobiri yo liboli na ndina ebe se yinga yebekire nera se budget
nageginate to kwana actually wakiri wale kwana na tenga dingono kumuna chamun. This whatever they are doing one is not in the budget.
Igebe singa yiko.
Ebe zibono aigabono totama idea sebe singa eso siebe singa gyokoroki yiko. That is why tutabuwa development. This is where everything yeko and nando izukuligeli I watched there Amayia ya state house abantu bakusutu ku Nairobi abakaganda. But I just followed on X on social media ngake. Abantu abangi baratabanga ebigibigi na tabu nkoleta route. Dara so kanji ma okoraki my collector. Muna abantu bakolera. I cannot say ngadindo cho monto yo mo iritinga. Ondo ire pikipi. I to be very honest.
No nyanya mira soko.
Ya dina ono nya mumanya and Brian ba.
No tunatokana kurwa.
I have not seen. So I think you know siasa ito ya Kenya nunye manyiti. Kendo kende gions lazima siasa itigume. Kemanye goikera lazima siasa itigume. So siasa ni iliyo kuwa excited. Iliyo kutagunga ki tutatenga, tutapanga, tutafanya ni bado na botoko na goitigu mupiro ibaka bakengoli. But we are moving closer to elections. As in David ekero omorali ekero konyora umuntu ogotegunga ki nga we are empowering women. When we have structured ways to empower women, why should it come from State House? I'm just asking, why should it come from State House? This is something that is supposed to be enshrined in our, is actually in our constitution. In the development, here we're not going to get us. It is they not about discrimination. They not about selected. Ngabona asing enjoy. Ngabona talk and region to ande usi to ande nyamarande to imbawa abantu bonzi barora. Abakali nende bobasi. Abakali turukana ngibawora. Do you want to tell me this government will move to every village for empowerment of women and youth and so on? It's not possible. This is something to go now cover up to come kumamante runga kira governor mukirete kira governor lakini I welcome manyene nche nayo musakia magana. You cannot tell me on the women to ireti ngana no.
All right.
So that is it.
Brian ekero nkwira na sole buna abasaye kegori kya millennium ne kegori gya Gen Z nigo kiganitie amaonchuri kokorekana yoburai na amaganyo naro lakini ekero ukorigereria asobwagare umurai kera gutigotema wesokia we ukora abasaye igagosoki unagosoka iga magunchera tote bana niga kunechwa so naki amaonchuri yega naki agoche kokorekana yoburai ekero kirimuganitina umurai bona Gen Z na bagani ikora NC2 ya Kenya sevirogo au na kibiko cha korekana konye muri wesira
omurari eriso kwa wordinary ya mante a generation ya so clear bete ne tari kiri yaka abantu nyambaro ba iso kiri baremete liwe liwalo ne generation ye ba iso kiri abandi no engineer mirankorwa and I can testify that there are a lot of young people bakwenda ba campaign bagekisenkera oli mojaje to campaign akaenda matanga ko market akakuwa abantu bachaka gose kawo gatumubero mokega and that is a very good indicator na rocha yo ndega kuburio bobunge kabisa ali abugatumubero moke akwera sachi agenda chiaye. I don't think whether it's that sort of fear abantu kunachua kwerende. What sometimes what people tend to do to these young people is just to instill fear. And once you buy that fear, then you as a person, you are a coward. I told you kwerende. Once you buy the fear, how can you call someone who buys fear? You can just term that person maybe as a coward. Yeah, but it's someone who is bold enough to go for his idea. No silence, you have silenced. No, you want to go to Makamwa or your Babotuko. Because we see people then that one you should not fear, just go for the vision that you have, and that's what you are seeing money is going outside back on this car as much as are threatened, but they have gone up and they don't fear anything. They speak their mind, they say their mind, they write whatever they want in the social media. All indications are very clear. I can tell you what happened in Luo Nyanza in the Amatangarenga Araira. They want to a lot of leaders stood to be against Babu Owino. But what grounding Kakai Kwaroti carrying? Even his name alone just being called. Babu Owino, Kayawan to Babasherekia. This is a different generation. You don't control them. by saying who want to be the flag bearer, I don't know, or the aim of a given region. Let these leaders know we say that times and seasons do change.
Okay.
Dalili ya mvua ni mawingu.
Tigatwirane ase Joshua ase kiama gia DAP Kenya anomrai we kiama gia DAP Kenya se Eugene Wamalo na romrai we kiama ekyo na ibro musae nkora nora subrai we kiama SMR yokora abasae lakini akiro koligereria abasae mbara igwa libagaliria lyokora wetara se kiama ase ngencho bali nande batanganira mutwaria nabagaka akiro kolire myaka yabo yachire na kirenda basae bakwe we libaga lyoburai konye bali batanganira mutwe kero kubaligereria myaka yabo yarachire.
Yeah, at the moment you can kwanda kwa jibu kurwa say position ye party and from the structures chida say party because at the moment kero tokoligere most of the parties chiga sena kali nzo koroka party nominations party grassroots elections in the political parties, so it's a moment for the young people like me tokende tuchake go vie from the polling stations in these political parties. As far as we are causing political force in between the party is tutakere kwa na inju tebya wananchi na ki tuochole kurunsa igago setobika na motochorane kurunse kurwashi polling station from the ward toje to the county level and the national, because there is a constitution every party what, but youths majority of them they are not taking this because mbarava ebo kusoma the party structures. They just feel that yes, but you have to follow the procedures the same way before you do anything. Let's follow the laws, let's follow the constitution, let's follow the structures that are in place. Let's do the work as we are mandated by the law. Igiego toro kimna goikatucha ake kubwati evinto mna vire mna ntuntu bwate elections imalava tuatwali in Western Kenya, in Bungoma, in Trans Nzoia, and the majority, even the county chairman of Bungoma is a young person. It's not more than that. So and he was elected to 50. So with that, after towards Okora the national, and then we have the national delegates conference. Togo Chikonyaramna. At that moment, we have been able now to elect even youth leaders who are going to deputize as secretary generals. You are going even to be deputy party leaders, but we have that's why even when some individuals said that Ndubwatomo Chanda set up Kenya between our party leader Eugene Wamalo and the Trans Nzoia governor Natembeya, it faded because there was nothing, because we have structures that guide us as a party. Chigo Torana, this if a dispute arises, this is how we should handle the dispute. The same way we have that if as the youth we come together, we have a strong youth wing. That mostly we deal with matters to do with grassroots mobilization and us coming together. So we don't have to go out there and be vocal and shout for us to be seen. What we are looking at, how can we grow as a party beyond the political atmosphere that is happening at the moment. Chigona kitoko really as a party and the youth mbali well represented. They linkoaje abantu baminto nto Tovere nyumba ya mabanta wangu turabase ko tuomana kasa uri gotrara digataseberekana
atoda se Samuel ga Samuel ekero koligeria kwa tegerera matanga anyamse Raila Amolo Odinga ase ensemo ye bunge ya Bondo kwego tebala tebana intwe togotigara bari barasikia makia odi mabagwatani intwe ni gotokwandira gotigara ase Raila Odinga atotigire ekero kugwe nkwana bune yega umuraya gukwana interest yo mu Kenya ngayire niga kogenda ese serikali esinginje baba batigite gose niga rororo kulwanirira interest yo mu Kenya
ekero monda utabantu baba atigite serikali
na ine no kwandira gutigara
your guess is as well as mine. If you are giving service to the people, tobuati nguruchinde Jones bichi go fight gutigarasi. Cause no you are serving the people. Why are you fighting kobera agari? It is an error. Ngaki kubigete ndagira mono as mutu ale good manners. Kerole mesa sukura as mutu ale good manners. Abaiga bale kwa kelio gibonzi bi igobagwa igotete korokia omwana no bonga ki we have good manners yekero to etindagira tubigite muno. There is nothing else. Otherwise ese konyalikana ngabono na nubura itogukwanera eke once you have been given an opportunity to serve na dekere ngaki yawe ikire ngaki ngabono bura ibwao maybe umuntu na role better than you. You only raise your hand and saying ngaki if there is someone who is better than me you go imoka. But bono igumochando tubwate no ngaki kero umuntu gata ite ku fight his place. Cause bono baba tayugenda kubarwanira. Abanda bange batigere political ovens. I can name 1, 2, 3 people I don't want to name. But if I know what I get one rangaki, I mean to lose your because of politics. Not because they want to serve. Because you and I get and about to go to a later being gears or
ngocha sore Brian kero koliria chinkwana chiabara yaba especially ase ekiama ekega kia ODM ekero koliria sama tukamage gake egentonke Raila Amolo Odinga nyagusira agakorere sana nki kolengana naye nki gekogera usorengeretie kolengana naye kiara kogera Raila sifuna na bari bakolegento lakini obana nani yako mochikomo defend ekibona baro kendere takoleto mochanda ase ekiamekyo
Mante Sifuna is the Secretary General of the party. And Keregentare Ngokwana, he was speaking on behalf of the party. And Keregentare Ngokwana, Baba was aware. That is why he was defending him. He was the mouthpiece of Baba. Tago kwana gento kende gionsi, geta diskoye party. Nyen giare Ngokwana into tansha ndina Baba manyene, unanga Sifuna, tagi Secretary General ye party. Because Raila believed in one thing, in doing what is right. If something is wrong, it's wrong. When you can change yako and ateri ndonge, you'll just see through Sifuna. So you know, because you know there's a lot. No jama yeye kunya kwa waro DM. Na wantu wali wateke kunya kutigara ai fanya kuragera. But there's a given vision that Raila had as he was using Sifuna. And that's why you see that the likes of Sifuna, the likes of Babu Owino almost have that similar vision that they feel they should go somewhere. They don't want to be like, you know, we had a Jubilee party, ilienda mali kagonga ikaingia kwa bush after the election. Yeah, that is what is likely to happen with ODM. So there are people who are visionless. Yeah, and there are people who have a vision like Sifuna and Babu Owino want to see the party going somewhere.
Alright.
So if they leave this other party, even if they still say that they want to remove the likes of Sifuna and Babu Owino, these people have a vision. They can come up with something and it goes somewhere. And the same ODM will go the same way Jubilee went. Itaenda kwa bush. Na itakufa huko.
Alright. And not really even very visionless. The point they have come with a different vision mixing with the real vision of ODM. So they are just they want to bring government to opposition. You know it must correct. They Mbago sail on the same boat.
Alright.
And at the moment you are experiencing a political shift. Siasa ya change because tokolie na kitogo cha mna Kenya. Tali na ki kabireli tokoro nyakito kinane kiame kigeto nyago kebekera sabantu bande. You are looking now that kiame kenyo tokoro kiama geto kiagusi. Tokoro kiama geto gi ODM gi Jubilee. Na kitura nyale konganisha ba Kenya. So the politics at the moment ya shifted no koli na kitoko kinamna Kenya. Despite ya soko oru Turkana, oru Nyamira Mate, oru Bogere, oru Mate Taita na kitoko cha moto kinemna ba Kenya.
Alright.
That is also why we expect to see many independent candidates than even
which were so
so let us expect that more independent candidates.
Which go kolera Joshua say ubotubaboro engana nera iga umurai winse Dr. William Samuel Ruto na abegetese yeme swada gete whereby I know mawakili na inde no mawakili mono ukoliri ya binti ya mangana yeme tandao use ubotumeki weme tandao yekerero gwikira boni ngana ande ngane yate ne twigoro libagari yo guchiko bari chiko igobono mu rubiri yo rakori ntike urara atene niwe inki gekogera mu rubiri yo mugima mo Kenya gusebuna abasaye gusinyo naye buno mu wakili murema mincha no muswado yo iga.
Number one, you can say that no muswado muyore because ogo chikolia saba Kenya won't speak in a way na kitogo tumika social media platforms altona nyale ko enda mangana identity theft and montaki kola cyber bullying choko orokora oso mutando ko mangana gago trend siri chiago chia sokire monto ibinda go post ako boleti. So that's number one, but the key issue is that unye statement ichibe kila si sections na chira related na mangana leweg na mangana monto ndebugensera baso kwela court nyona so kolikele taliya So that's why naendera mangana public interest that out to affect us. That's why toko ako yele to court neni erinde sentence echo ko se clauses echo chinyare ko beku asenchere ndonge ego capture the correct statements chichigo teba what specifics chire mondata kero kora gikere maminje serikali in a specific way. So that's why the statements, the sections were vague. So we want sentences or sections that are specific on what's wrong and what's right.
All right. Asuko kolera Samuel nkwaida kikaya moiga yomweri yoko kolera asuko tukubaba ono engana usinkwana yago yomweri.
Inche enkwana ya yomweri yonare wakera abagusiba mintumbia mama. Na ndabo nayo tuikire asenga kiria elioko otabunga ki bona gana engagirie sese kuli no mwanyene. Bona batwanyorire abamura baito abarayi bakuno gukina chintenge ngona koroki bali chintenge.
Yema.
Ekero bakoro kichintenge bona iga ninjire yemo yuko batatera. Tubwato mwana omuntu okurukumatia kina ndeta gukwanira bona iga. Chinga kichi aichi aikire. Oso irumuriro bwo keroru ororekanire ngaki nare ntenge uratu represent igorari abaguziba ito tutigi ibinde byo kuna kubetana bitana ebite kyango tubwato umwana otorende kuchibosio abaguziba onzira ndo letura atwale eriogire rito kwanira ngaki ndo bwato umuntu gutokwanira uzi kurigere limoino roje mate igo abantu bachietora sengi bwate spokesperson aba ikuyo bwate spokesperson yabo. I'm not being tribal. Lakini umuchando ituntuntu bwati muntu utokwanira. Kanzi tubwata mariogia mange bona ba noise making twazi ngito okora.
Okay.
So that is
Brian, engana yago yomweri.
Nje yento na tebye abakusiba minto mono. Tikatobe aggressive as aba chijedan chito matari abari. Toba nonyina bari bagotena baba as aggressive ngara irarengi. Because the aggressiveness na ndege ndeknarage kwandre na kiragere togenda tambe. Our aggressiveness no bomo waito na boragere tonyora magenda. Our own aggressiveness na nere ragere y'abantu bakubanga magendro igoro ya mesa hakote abagusiba ri mobatike biyokire.
Okay.
Our aggressiveness is the one that will make us take us a leadership ugoro.
Mwenye
state house tuata chatai toto chatoi saransa isiko. Tuacha chatua swai maria, tuoi saransa chime sachiria and make decisions for this country. Anda basaiba mindonko batebia tikabetume. Motuaro bwoba. Baribe sokiri kendra no moyo yoyo. Mogo swa motuaro bwoba. Don't buy any fear, just focus. Focus on your vision, we shall surely get there.
Biyamano. Chise kunde meronge tatu ngara yomweri.
Na batebire aggressive yo katali irato kimnike sako tikatubwatira namo na tutwara different opinions tatokinamo mnike sako wasokonyoro rumano mino makonya and as Kenyans never no mogerole gusi tiatwensi torendane tokinyo morembe and to ensure that serikali yega ngo babeka tole koboko elinde banyare okolega simna babwenera tokoragale asbakogosa let's take action when necessary tonyare okina sa Kenyan in an inclusive way. Despite na ndene mo nelibuo bwa mna barana ya tebire tunabanta baketoko kina atutatuara besa just listen to what we say nyolio gidi tolirelike na lituranya ro kinamo as a community as a Kenya
biyamano mwancho morigeli ase okobwati muroberi wiga gochakira liro mochakano ase tuachagite cyatigere kidai isano na mochirage Chinsa Isato chia borobo twene Soko TV oboroso bumo gusi ningirane na yande amange asebono no tukerekero mwerio ase enkwane yetasobo tukobwabono wikarande engakiende kerekirira nyarekane ntogendereri enkwane yega yoborai no bokoreri imensi yeto yake ileteriane Ishmael Mogere.